There's this guy named...
Watch Dragon Ball Z too. Like, it's to me that's
watch
perfect.
all of Dragon Ball. Watch all the series.
He said DBZ, so shut up. Yeah. So
watch all of it.
Here's my recommendation.
It makes all the side characters so much better. It really does.
It doesn't.
Don't watch Dragon Ball.
That is so fucking stupid. That is the dumbest thing I've heard you say in a while.
It doesn't.
It really does.
Who's better?
Tien Shinhan and seriously,
he's
and
really...
Piccolo and Roshi and Krillin.
These people are barely matter in DBZ anyway.
That is insane to say that Piccolo doesn't fucking matter in Dragon Ball.
Piccolo's the biggest one. And he also kind of barely matters.
That is fucking insane
I'm
to say.
sorry, but
to say Piccolo does not matter in Dragon Ball Z. He is not the main character. He is not a Saiyan.
That's not what I said.
But he is extremely important in Dragon Ball Z. He quite literally is.
I think he makes clothes.
That is insane. That isn't. You know what, dude? Listen to these guys.
I think you're just missing the point, sir.
Like, you could watch Dragon Ball Z without having that stuff. That's true. But what makes the series a great series is having all of the content.
So this is my only issue. He didn't ask that. So I'm responding to what he's, instead of being like, like if guy was like, oh, I should play Mass Effect, I'll be like, oh, you should play Doom and Doom Eternal.
So no, that's not the same thing.
That's
like saying I heard Mass Effect 2 is a great game.
The tone of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are so fucking different. They might as well be. They are
different,
shows.
But they're not. They're not. They're both martial arts shows. When one becomes about aliens,
dude, the fights suck in Dragon Ball. It's not about.
I disagree.
Okay. You can go ahead and disagree. You don't have to agree with me, but
so Derrick,
Dragon Ball is not for the martial arts at all.
Derrick, Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball at a certain
to me,
point,
it's like you watch fucking
Dragon Ball. So Dragon Ball becomes about.
You watch The Walking Dead for Zombies?
What do you say?
Did you watch The Walking Dead for Zombies?
I mean, no.
That's what I mean. That's what Dragon Ball. That's what Dragon Ball is.
Dragon Ball Z is way less about martial arts than Dragon Ball is. 100%. Dragon Ball Z is more about like energy blasts and fucking like flying around and stuff.
It doesn't have to be. Dude, you're fucking specifically.
It's literally more of
fighting. It doesn't need to be martial. Dude, fighting.
The fighting is
fighting.
The fighting is really good in Dragon Ball. Actually,
it's
like there are better fights in Dragon Ball. I'd go as far to say.
Yeah, but they're between babies.
They're between younger people, and I
think the drama, like a wrestling, like pro wrestling, the storytelling is done much better because they're trying to tell stories instead of just people that are really strong beating the shit out of each other, which I imagine this is what the dude wants to experience. So that's why I'm not trying to recommend Dragon Ball. I'm saying, like, if you want like a good solid story and you want to see the foundation, that's not what he asked though. That's why I was just like, I'm not trying to recommend that to him. I would say watch Dragon Ball Z. If you really love these characters and want to know more about them, kind of in the way how he played Red Dead 2 before Red Dead. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, I would get that.
I would watch Dragon Ball Z first because,
first of all, catch the fuck up. Get on the cultural. You know what I'm saying? Like that was it's such a thing that like I would recommend. It's like I would love if JoJo watched DBZ all the way through. She's, aware of all the universe stuff, but it's more of just the experience than like, I don't really even care if she doesn't like it. It's more of like,
yeah.
Me and Lily finished Dragon Ball Z eventually. We got through it.
Does she?
She loves Dragon Ball Z. She thinks it's a cool show. And she likes Dragon Ball. I think, this is a better story of a show.
Dragon Ball is a better show. It is like, it's written better. It's more of like, I need you to, I would love for people to just be in it, just kind of be like, just join us, and I don't even need you to like it. It's
Dragon Ball Z will get you in.
Yeah,
like Dragon Ball. When I first saw Dragon Ball, I was like, this sucks because it's just babies fighting. Like I could give a fuck what a fat bald little imp and like it was so boring, and all the character designs sucked. It was like, oh, a fucking bald Cyclops. Everybody's dumb and dumb. Everybody's dumb and gay and stupid. And then you get to Dragon Ball Z, and it's immediately like it's fucking aliens, it's fucking spaceships and shit. It's people blowing planets up. It's immediately. It's immediately awesome.
Much better.
I think Dragon Ball is cooler. I would say that it's a cooler series.
I don't agree at all.
Sorry. Dragon Ball Z is a cooler series.
Yes.
Cooler.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was kind of like this.
Right, that's wrong word.
Gotcha.
Dragon Ball Z is it's definitely a cooler series.
Yeah,
but I think Dragon Ball
made evidence by the fact that whenever we talk about Dragon Ball, it's primarily the only thing we talk about, and it's the only thing anybody really talks about. Really,
I mean, what happened is that people that are fans of the whole series, like, oh yeah, I like Dragon Ball more because it's a better show. People that like the masses are like, oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z is the one I watch. That's the one that fucking broke through the barrier.
Yeah.
Those
obviously.
are
broke through the barrier for a reason though.
Like, because of the visual,
because it's fucking badass and it's awesome.
To me, there's even there's a lot of stuff like say in the Mortal Kombat universe, there are some things that are objectively better written.
What do you think is the best written Mortal Kombat game?
The best one, that's actually
Classicism. You gotta go classicism.
So no, see, but I feel like this is actually a perfect analogy for me where there are games. I would say MKX probably was the best experience and the most like different and the most like thoughtful. MKX actually brought it to a place to where the gameplay was really solid and really, but it's not my favorite. I would say Mortal Kombat X is like in the way that like say Dragon Ball is better written all around. But what's much more enjoyable to me was the older shit
like Deadly Alliance and shit.
No, before that.
Really?
Way faster. Mortal Kombat trilogy to me is perfect.
Oh shit!
So
I'm a
Deception's
Deadly Alliance kind of guy. But those are the first ones I really played.
I see.
I've never seen Hereditary, and I can say without a shadow of a doubt, Derrick is a retard. I have no idea about the movie. We were just talking about this. Chris Gay comes.
You say he's never seen the movie.
Yeah, we never seen the movie.
It almost sounded like that could have Ben Shapiro. It sounded like Ben Shapiro would say.
I've never even seen this fucking movie, but I think this autistic girl should be killed. In fact, I don't think she's even. I think she might have been Hamas. Now that I look at it, if you look at the footage of Hereditary back to back, and you look at it in reverse, specifically slow motion, you can tell that this little girl is indeed Hamas.
Yeah, this was subtext for Hamas,
and this was clearly representation.
That is fucking crazy. That would be so fucking absolutely inhuman. There's inhuman.
The kid driving the car was in fact trying to protect her from the tiny little Hamas guy in her ears. I saw it, and there was one shot earlier on in the movie where you could see a tiny little Hamas man in her ear, and
Israel's right to defend itself.
And he blows up.
Israel's right to defend
itself.
itself.
I have a right to defend itself. I have a right to my sister. I have a right to my sister. Israel has a right to defend itself. Israel has a right to defend itself.
I can't stand him.
There's got to be a picture of her just Juggernaut jugs just spilling out.
Juggernaut Milky Mommy.
I've been looking and I haven't found anything quite yet. I've been looking.
There was that one girl, that star that everyone thought it was her.
Oh,
they look very similar.
She marketed herself as her, right? For a second.
Did she do that?
I feel like I remember. That's maybe not. Maybe that's not this specific situation, but I feel like I remember that being a thing. Where like
that's brilliant.
Some lookalike was like, "It's me," you know.
That's brilliant. Dangerous, but that's brilliant.
Yeah, she probably got sued.
Ben Shapiro's sister must have money.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, that's not what I meant, but yeah, I guess.
I inherited the Shapiro dynasty.
My dad doesn't mean it's a fact I made her the music.
My dad builds yarmulkes.
Builds.
He engineers yarmulkes with fucking hard.
Ding.
It's
singing like
it's shaped like the stars.
Like coal mine hymns.
Yeah.
As they're building yarmulkes.
What's a Jewish song? Do they know any Jewish songs?
If I were a rich man.
There's always like a lot of disputes on payday.
It's just Fiddler on the Roof on repeat.
Yeah, it's that song and that part of the song
just
on repeat forever.
And during payday, there's a bunch of arguments about their checks.
Oh my
Everyone's
God.
Like, wait, I'm not gonna. I was about to
You already did it.
I was about to
You
go
already
crazy.
did it.
Is the decibel in the right place?
Listen. All right. No.
We gotta stop.
I'm Abby Shapiro.
I have two close Jewish friends.
I'm Abby Shapiro.
I'm Abby Shapiro.
I have two close Jewish friends.
It's me.
It's me. I'm Abby Shapiro.
She sounds the same. I've never actually heard her talk. Now I think about it.
I'm Abby Shapiro.
I have. She just sounds.
Does
like
she
a
sound
woman.
like that?
No, she does not sound like that. She just sounds like a woman.
My is sopping wet, in fact.
In fact, my boobs are large.
My brother doesn't understand it.
I'm quivering at the thought of money. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
No, you're not.
I am honestly just kidding.
Yeah.